hello there guys and girls, I hope you're all doing bloody well, you delicious lot. Welcome along, my name's Mikey. It's time for another episode of Draw With Mikey, episode 75. Wow, we're popping along. For those of you not in the know or who are just basically new, welcome along. This is the super rough round the edges midweek series that we've got going on. It's my opportunity to read through the comments section, see what you guys have got to say and have a little bit of interaction. Swear word alert, spoiler alert, we talk about anything that you want to, really. We do mostly art talk on here because it's an art channel, but all discussion topics are open, which is kind of the danger level of it. And if you've got something that you want to say to me, or maybe you've got a question and you hope that I can catch it, get yourself in the comments section below, and with any luck I'll read it out next episode around. So today, don't know if you can hear this, I don't have a cup of tea and or coffee. Don't click that unsubscribe button. I've got super cheap energy drink, which I'm gonna have a sip of. Because I've just got back from work. I might go super hyper later after drinking that, but I'm going to hopefully keep things relatively chill. In the, I was going to say sketchbook. Basically, I always use for footage whatever project I happen to be drawing and working on. Maybe you guys are getting your own artwork done in the background as well. Delicious if so. And on Twitch stream, we started drawing pictures of Tide Pod Chan, which is just amazing. We live in a time where Tide Pod concerns are a genuine thing for society. For those of you not up to date with memes, because you have actual real lives, well done, firstly, congratulations. And secondly, basically, Tide Pod, it turns out that you can eat Tide Pods, and they're really, delicious. And they're full of nutrients, and so people in America especially have started buying Tide Pods and eating them instead because it's cheaper than normal food, and the government's trying to put a stop to it because it's messing with the system and a man's trying to put people down, so they're making all of this fake propaganda that Tide Pods are somehow really dangerous for you and stuff like that. So I thought we'd do a Tide Pod Chan picture. That's what you'll be seeing super time-lapsed. I thought I was going to be on stream for 3 hours at the most. It was like a 7-hour stream or something. The entire Sunday became chatting with you lot live and drawing pictures. It just got completely out of hand. So that's what's going on with me, what the devil is going on with you, and most importantly as well, last episode I asked you guys, just out of curiosity really, what country do you guys listen and watch along from? So I dare say I'm going to be reading through the comment section today and mostly just shouting out country names next to your names. That's pretty much all we're going to do. So what's going on? Wiatraki or Vitraki says Poland is here. Well, welcome good sir. How you doing? Do I know any Polish? Zapraszam. Is that Polish? I think that's the only word I know. And Kaido says I'm from Germany. Well, prima. And Juice Cairo, thank you very much for popping in. It's a pleasure to have you. Loads of replies to Cairo. Let's have a quick look. Says Colour Storm. Liz Barol 1916 isn't interested. And Jasmine's from there as well. Excellent. I don't know what welcome is in Deutsche, but good for you. It's a bloody nice country. I've been there a couple of times. I like it. Rico says, I'm from Brazil. Hola! Hola, Brasileiros. And Breno Silva says, Brazil here. Yay! We've got this is so cool already. 3 comments. Big difference in areas in the world. My goodness. By the way, let me just precursor by saying, if you guys are from any country where English is not your first language, and you can hear what I'm saying and you can understand what I'm saying, then I'm impressed. Your English is good. Okay? Mluvite dobrze angielski. You know what's going on. I'm very, very proud of you. Anyway. The Girl Who Writes 16 says, Hey Mikey, hello The Girl Who Writes. I love all your stuff and it's helped me draw better. Awesome, I'm pleased. I was wondering if you could do a video on making our own character OCs and maybe one on a couple of poses. Thanks for all that you do. The Girl Who Writes. Coming up with character designs, your OCs, as well as coming up with visual cues for characters based off of stuff, making image boards to help build your characters, and dynamic poses. All of these separate topics do need to be tutorials somewhere down the line. All of our suggestions are excellent. Thank you very much. Feral Lady says, Poland! Our man Andrzej Sapolsky wrote The Witcher. Yes! My god, The Witcher 3 is a hell of a fun game. And yeah, I've never read the books, but people keep bringing it up when I do those Witcher streams. Excellent, Feral Lady. Viking Sire says, Brazil! Good Viking, thank you. And Young BZH says, I'm from France. Ah, bienvenue. Pas facile d'apprendre à dessiner et parler anglais en même temps, but I still have fun with your videos. Thanks. So, you don't find it that easy to both understand to do your own artwork and stuff whilst I'm speaking in English. I guess it's a little bit difficult to keep up. Mais one day, on jouait et allait en français, peut-être? Pas? Non? Sapristi. Who knows? Sacrelo. But we could give it a go. This is really, really random, but part of me has always wanted to play Zelda Ocarina of Time and set it to French. And c'était nous allons en jouer en français pour la première fois avec Zelda l'Ocarina de Time et allez on l'aventure. Why not? Why not? Maybe. I mean, obviously, I'll have to do it on Twitch or make YouTube videos and everybody will unsub who doesn't speak French, but we can give it a go. Maxi is from Brazil. Welcome, welcome. And Jasmine says, I wish that I could draw so good. Well, Jasmine, keep it up. Keep drawing whatever you enjoy drawing, and I suspect you'll get there one day. Not that I'm actually good, by the way. I'm just a random guy who likes to draw. That doesn't really mean that I can draw. Sean Smith says, from Philly over here. Wow, Sean, you're from Philadelphia, the spread? The delicious cheesy spread? You're from Philip DeFranco, from his loins? You're from Philadelphia, the place. What a lovely place it is as well. I've seen a film called Philadelphia. I don't think it ended well for the characters. I can barely remember. Anyway, Sean, if you do a League of Legends character, avoid the ones that are already all over the internet. Ari, Jinx, Misfortune, Morgana. Why not take a stab at Lux, or Sona? Just kidding, just draw Ari. Yeah, I asked you guys, didn't I? Haven't played League in years. That game is crazy toxic. Oh, is it a toxic game? Does it mess you up, Sean? As in, do you become horribly addicted to League, or is it that the fan base is just horrible or something? Yeah, I need to, as well as back to basics for 2018. I probably said this last episode. As well as kind of building up our basic skills. You're going to see loads of DWMs where it's just me doing practice work, I'm sure. I need to, air quotes, draw popular characters. So League of Legends, Dota, stuff like that. We'll have a go at some popular fan arts. I'm constantly slightly dissatisfied with my drawing style. I always want to draw in the style of other artists when I watch their work. And I'm always dissatisfied about how slow I am. So we might do some more experimenting. I found a new little style a while ago. You've probably seen in the last sort of 4 or 5 drawings, and I'm kind of itching to try something else already. Dick Kickums. That's a great name. Hello there, Mikey. Hello, Dick. In case you were looking for some anime series to watch besides Boku no Hero Academia, which I hope you've had the time to finish by the time you get to read my comment. No, I have not had the time to finish it. I haven't watched a single episode for the last 3 or 4 weeks. I've been a bit crazy busy. There are some good series which have come out in a few recent years. I'm mentioning a few that have been suggested already, like Konosuba, which I'm not clear on whether you've already seen it or not, and Steins Gate, which is a decent series as well. I suggest you watch Overlord, which is pretty much another trap in another world from the Lich King's perspective. Well, bringing out the Lich King from Adventure Time, are you? Let's put that on my things to do notepad. Nanatsu no Taizai, we all know about that, don't worry, we'll come back to that. Also, you're from Poland, but you live in the UK. Excellent, Dick. Ace Gangster says, I'm from the country of poutine and maple, Canada! Nice one, Ace. My friends have been to Canada, I haven't, and they said it was so cool, really cool, everyone's so chill. But I guess, you guys are famously nice. I guess people must be surprised if they go to Canada and they're one of the unlucky few that runs into a gang and gets stabbed. They must be like, it's not half as nice as I heard on TV. Cordy the Cat says, I'm from Australia. Oh, why did I do that? I do apologise. I'm from Australia, and at the moment it's about 40 degrees, so I'm dying of heat stroke because our AC is broken. Jesus. Wow. I can't even imagine. It's not crazy cold at the moment, but it's definitely not summer. Contemplate Tech says, love these sessions. No questions, just praise. Oh, thank you very much, dude. I'll have to go check out your new starter tutorial soon. And I'm from the USA, making content from Utah. Dude, Utah. Wow. Okay, I hear it's you got beautiful plains over there. Is that correct? Ariana is from Sweden. Hey, Hershdoda Till and Alexandra Navas is first. Oh, Alexandra, thank you very much for diving in early on a comment. Are you part of the hashtag hardcore crew or just the alert squad? Bartosz Gola is also from Poland. This is a country where somebody, CD Projekt Red, made Witcher 3. I wonder, are loads of Polish people coming into this particular episode? I mean, welcome. Are you all coming in because you're all fans of Witcher? Because it's backing up the skills of the people of your country. In which case, that's all cool. But welcome. Zookeeper02 says, hey, ja, Jäger from Denmark. Good art, Dickie. I go with Peter Manson's Valhalla, a comic book series. It even had a cartoon back in '86. I am going to take your suggestion. Control C. I don't know any Danish. Wait, Denmark? Daneland? Oh god, my geography is so bad. I'm going to take that suggestion to you, Keeper. Thank you very much. Daniel Siqueira is also from Brazil. Yes, para aqui. And Miguel Raimundo is Brazil, and your videos are too funny, Mikey. Miguel, thank you very much. Are they? Sometimes like when I'm doing an art tutorial or anything like that, I like to just slip in the odd subversive line, just a little something where you'll miss it if you're not paying attention, but every now and then I'll just say something just to see who's awake in the audience. I can't make a completely normal video. It's not in me, so I always do something that's a little bit stupid, just a little bit. It's got to be useful, but just a little bit. Luz Barreau L sub 0L1916. There we go, I've nailed it. I think that energy drink's kicking in, everybody. Poland, we love you, Mikey. L sub 0, love the Polish too. I haven't seen him for ages. We made some Polish friends years and years ago, literally just drunk, out and about in a pub, and our group of people ran into a random other group of people as we were going to the pub, and we all got chatting, and they were so sound. Such a good bunch. Anyway, like a Witcher, ja, Tizzy Spolski, and then you're just dropping into you and say Arian Karpuk dropping into some Polish conversation, which I cannot read at all, so I'm not even going to bother sticking it in translates. Between you, Bruno Henrique is from Brazil, and Pog Champadeno Cripedeno is also from Brazil. God damn it. Have I mentioned in the last, I've got a tiny bit of Brazilian in me, and when I was a proper bambino, apparently we lived in Rio for a while. I don't know how long, but I was down there with a load of extended family, and I can't speak any Portuguese. No falo Portuguese. Lo siento, which isn't even Portuguese. So I need to pick that up. I need to get some Portuguese language skills, Spanish language skills, Czech, I want to get down, a little bit of Polish, why the hell not? Swedish we need to pick up again. So many things, not to mention the Japanese has got to come back. So many languages to learn. What a world. I'm getting a bit old as well, I'm running out of time. I need to start picking this up. Germany, says Momo Akamichi. Who else? And just Anna's playlist says Poland. Cheers. You're welcome. Kusava says, I am from Russia. Excellent, Kusava. I tried to visit Russia once, and story time. They didn't let me and my friends on the plane. I'm not even kidding. We bought the flights, packed our bags, went to the airport, waited in the airport for ages, started drinking, went to board the flight. None of us had gotten visas. Nobody had sorted out their visas because we'd all decided we didn't need one. We decided we'd seen a thing that said if you're staying for less than 7 days or something, you don't need a visa anymore, which meant brilliant, we don't have to do any work. And then we got rejected by Russia. I'm very, very sad, but we'll get there one day. President Ritsu says, Mikey, draw some more thick anime girls. Yeah, I might do, might not. I mean, I will, don't worry, it's a matter of time. But I like to mix it up, President Ritsu. Wow, president of what exactly? Fan club? And also, back to basics 2018, we're going to practice a lot of stuff we are assuming that we know, and we're going to make sure that we've got all of our skills covered, everybody. We're going to get some knowledge in. Although, like I say, mixed bag anime tutorials are still happening all the time in the background. And also, you're from the Maldives. And have you played Call of Duty World War II yet? If so, what do you think? No, I've not played World War II. I'm not a massive Call of Duty fan. Oh, excuse me, I had a burp there. Don't get me wrong, I bloody loved, I think it's Black Ops 2 that I played. That was incredible. Mason! For numbers, Mason! Set in Nam and in a Russian prison. I really liked that. I really liked the story. I really loved what was going on. I loved the characters. But I'm terrible at those games, so I never really go on. Oh, and Black Ops 2 had such a good zombies mode as well. That's why you play it. So the only times I ever went online with that was to play zombies with strangers online. That was so cool. But I don't play online multiplayer gun games because I'm terrible and I get killed all of the time. So no, I don't keep up with the COD series very well, but I am aware that some of them are great, so don't worry about it. Hakim Shakunazium. I'm from Malaysia. Awesome, dude. I don't know any Malay. We'll have to learn some. And Tyler Yarde says, I am from Barbados. Tyler, you're just showing off, mate. Alright. We can't all be in Barbados. Well done. Lucky. Yong Kang says, I'm also from Malaysia. By the way, can I draw your elf original character? Yong Kang, go ahead. Spread the elf OC love. And the potato guy says, Indonesia here. Hurrah! just done a big hurrah! Is that like from the meme from Omae wa mo shinderu? Something like that? Cyraxar says, I'm from Oregon, USA. Android 17 is a boy android. I knew I was getting it wrong. Let's do a sexy gender swap Android 18. No, Android 17 then in that case. I've committed. I've said it wrong, but I've committed to it. Android 17 fan art. Make him really thick and female. Android 18 is a girl. Sorry guys, but it's going to be 2 more weeks before he makes the next one. As that is what happens every time I comment. Sorry. Hey! Cyrexr! We've done it. Because you're right, I very often skip episodes because my attitude towards YouTube is, as much as I'd love for it to make me money, I'll only do it when I want to do it. Otherwise, it becomes hassle, and I don't want it to be hassle. I want it to be something I enjoy, which it is. But 2018, I'm going to be as regular as I can, as long as I want to be, if that makes sense, without like stressing out about it. So boom, back to back, your comment gets read. Another upload. You're listening to it right now in your ear rolls. Takafatu. God, your names. Takat. Oh, God. Anyway, Takatsu. Hey, Mikey, I'm from Mexico. And, sir, you have quite an exquisite line art and great colouring skills. Oh, dude, thank you very much. In that last Witcher stuff, I was doing a little bit of experimenting, and I wasn't sure how it was going to turn out, but I was hoping that as long as I did everything and came in with a really hard maximum opacity white thin line layer at the end, it would just pull everything forward. Your videos are so inspirational and your tutorials have helped me to improve massively on my attempts. Awesome, I'm really glad. I was wondering if you could possibly do Ryomu Shimei from Ikitosen. Oh my god, thank you sir for everything. No worries dude, thank you very much for the nice comment. Ikitosen, let's... So I know what Ikitosen is, but I have not come across anything about that for an incredibly long time. So let's go into a new tab. Who is this character? Ryomu Shimei. Oh, it's the girl who always makes me think of Ayanami Rei. It's the combat maid character. Oh my god. There are some figurines you can buy. I'm looking on Google image search. And there are some figurines of this character which are like basically if you had a friend over for dinner or you invited someone round, some of these figurines you would have to hide. That's the only way I can put it. Oh, and what's in this room? Oh, nothing. Slams the door shut in someone's face. Don't come in, it's fine. Okay, gonna leave that tab open for, you know, research purposes. Anyway, let's go back to the tab. Thanks for the suggestion. Ishan Verma says, India, yo, Mikey Rooster. Rooster D Law here. Oh, right, and you know what happened yesterday? I just want to share. Yesterday, my crush forgot her lunch at school, and I offered her mine, and we shared and sat together through the whole of recess, eating from the same tin. I just want to share my happiness. Thanks for reading, Mikey. Ishan Verma. What a lovely little delicious moment. Shit like that makes your day, right? You go to school because you need to learn. That's really, really important. Part of why you enjoy going to school is when there's a little bit of fun happening with some people you like around there. That's always good. Olalu. Oh god, I'm going to ruin the names. I hope you guys, please don't get offended. Olaolu. Oh wait, I've got it. Olaolu Emamoke. It's from Nigeria. Dude, welcome. Teach me how to say your name. But welcome, dude. And Kora Patel is from Russia as well. Oh, that rhymed. Excellent. This is going very well. Tiny the Rock Johnson says, Romania. By the way, shapes are so useful. Thanks for the videos. Tiny the Rock, Romania. Awesome. I have never been, but wait. Oh, shit. Tiny the Rock. Dude, wait. I've been to Bucharest. Bucharesti. Where? I'm just looking something up. Where did we go? We went to your... You guys have got like this massive building, right? It's like the biggest government building ever. I forget its name. Anyway, yeah, we went to when was it? Like 3 or 4 years ago. Went to Romania. It was quite nice. And we checked everything out, and that was all quite nice. I'm struggling to remember. I'm really confusing myself. Where? because I've got a friend who I went to university with from Romania, and she came out and met us. And I'm not sure if I'm confusing two completely separate holidays. Anyway, massive building. It was really cool. Yeah, I've Did you like that confused mumbling just then? What I was trying to explain is that basically I've just shut down because my brain is struggling to remember whether I met my friend in Romania when we all went, or if that was a completely separate holiday. We went to Bucharest and it was great. I'm just going to go on to image search. Sorry, I've gone off piste, everybody, because I'm trying to remember if I can remember stuff accurately. Yeah, it was definitely Romania, because there's that massive, massive government building, and we visited some Orthodox churches, because I quite like my architecture, which was really cool. And then we went out for a drink. I've just realised I've completely stopped and derailed everything. Okay, everybody, I'm back. I'm pretty sure we went both... Oh, did we go to Bucharest and Budapest? Shit. Anyway, sorry. So basically, guys, it's so long ago, I'm just trying to remember these two really similar holidays that we had with the same group of friends. Both of them were really, really good, but I'm going to do that off stream and have a little... I need to text somebody and just be like, where did we go? Anyway... Sorry for going so deeply off. Flo Show is also from Austria. Excellent, good sir. And Udsway, I'm from Sweden. Udsway, you're always around, aren't you? Love The Witcher. Have you played the games, Mikey? Udsway, I am streaming The Witcher live on Twitch these days. And my other channel, Mega 2, is around uploading games. I've only played it for about, 10 hours so far. Really enjoying it so far. Except that there's too many fucking tutorials, excuse my language. Every time you go into the map or try to go into the menu, this pop-up tutorial forces you to go through that first. And it takes you out of the moment a little bit sometimes, but that's really, really good. Anyway, sorry, Tiny the Rock Johnson, for just going off on a did I go to Romania or not side quest. I did. I liked it. Animal One says you're from PK. Where's PK? Is that like fuck it in Thailand? Is that what it is? And I'm a Super Brolly says, hi Mikey, that's me at 8:20, but I'm from the US. I'm from Massachusetts. Excellent, dude. Oh, excuse me. A professional YouTuber would cut that out, but that's not what the Draw With Mikey series is about. It's just sit down. Oh, that's really messed me up. Do you ever sneeze and then you get like you've pulled a muscle deep inside of you somewhere? Oh my goodness, let's drink some more energy drink. I don't think I should drink this energy drink when we do these episodes. I'll go back to the tea and coffee next time. Devin75 says, hey Mikey. Hello Devin. I'm just vaping away and drawing to this video. I love the series. Dude, are you part of the vape niche? Excellent. I hope you're doing some productive work. Why not share it on social media? And the Abraxas dude says, yo Mikey. Hello Abraxas. You recommend any sketchbooks that don't bleed ink and are like cheap? Abraxas dude, I don't know how, I can't remember how much they cost. It might have been like 8 to 10 quid. But I do have a sketchbook I really like. And it is, just dragging it off the shelf, I've gone a little off piste. Welcome back. This, my go-to type of sketchbook now is, which you've probably seen in some of the earlier DWM episodes, is an A4 Derwent, so D-E-R-W-E-N-T, ring-bound sketchbook. And I like these ones because they're your kind of standard-looking sketchbook. You know, they're black with loads of high GSM pages, which are really nice. The paper quality is good. Because it's ring bound, it means you can open it flat or flip it over. I don't like solid spine sketchbooks because they limit you a little bit too much. Also, it's got like a handy little, I don't know if you can hear that, thing of elastic so that you can wrap it around the front and it holds it shut. It's not the tightest thing in the world, but it stops it from just generally flapping open. And even though it's ring bound, it's slightly bigger than an A4 sheet. And it's got a perforated edge on the inside, so you can actually tear out your artwork, which are A4 sheets. And in the back, it's got this collapsible card pocket, so that your loose sheets of artwork can then be slotted into the back of your sketchbook where they're held in a pocket. That is great design as far as I'm concerned. That elastic, the bit of elastic that holds it shut, could definitely be a bit more sturdy. But other than that, that's my go-to. I like the first one so much I bought 2. I'm just going to put that back. Anyway, on with your delicious comments. But yeah, that's what I quite like. It wasn't crazy expensive. I've never tried it with watercolours though, and Copic markers do bleed through. You can't, like, if you're working with standard inks, you can work on both sides, pencils obviously. If you're going to colour something in with some markers and Copics, that will bleed through to the other side of the page first. You won't be able to double side your work. In that regard, that's my only warning. Ooh, excuse me, another little series of burps I'm trying to do quietly. Which I still felt the need to tell you about. Yondo Black says, I drew the African American characters you made in your videos. Thanks for the reference. Love your work. Dude, thank you very much. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Did you notice how careful I was in that video when I was doing how to draw black girls? And then I was like, we're not making judgments. We're not trying to label people. We're just being aware that some people are black and some people have darker skin. And we can't pussyfoot around the topic. You need to learn how to draw it so that you can have more diverse characters in your own anime manga. Because it's predominantly a Japanese Asian thing, and it's made its way over, there are not enough ethnically diverse characters in anime, like Indians, Pakistanis. Like, there's very little differentiation from a Japanese standpoint of their cultures and stuff, especially black characters. It's so rare to get a black character who isn't like a breakdancing b-boy rapper. Do you know what I mean? It's still a typecast thing in the anime genre. So let's learn different cultures and nature, and let's bring it all in and synergize. Rolando Trajano says, Hi Mikey, I'm from Brazil and have a Brasileiro. And Jake England says, I love you, but at the same time I hate you. Hashtag you got to be Yoda. Oh God, I've read it. But like, what does he say? I probably said it last week. Oh, read the books, have you? Page turners, they are not. I don't know. I'm so hyper. Why was I drinking that energy drink? Yeah, I love Yoda. Lord Kickers Gaming says, I'm from Sweden. Also, Mikey, what do you think of drawing with the grid to train up drawing what you see? Also, I watch almost all of your tutorials and Draw With Mikey videos. Hashtag hardcore crew. Dude, thank you so much for following along. Drawing with a grid to train up on drawing what you see. That's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea if you're starting off. But what I would say is, if you're going to use like a fairly intense grid to break up different areas, fine. I don't think it's good for drawing what you see. I think it's really good for drawing what you see at a different scale. So, small picture of a grid on it, and then you go to an A4 sheet with a similar proportioned grid to scale up artwork, or maybe even scale it down. Although you probably don't need it in a downward version. So, I think it's fine. It's a very useful tool. The more you use it, try to use a larger grid each time, to the point that maybe you've just got a center line horizontally and just vertically, which you're matching against what you're copying. Then eventually just learn to do it with your eye, and learn to increase your skills of perception to measure out lines and weights and how they intersect and how they meet over time. And then whatever you're drawing, start to imagine it in 3D at a different angle without it being a perfect copy of what you're referencing, and understand the form and draw your slight alternative version as your skills increase. Orochi Samurai says, I truly envy you, it hurts. Ouch. Oh, Orochi, no worries, dude. It's only because I've been doing lots of drawing. If you keep up the practice and keep going at it, if you feel so inclined, I'm not going to tell you what to do, then you'll get there as well. I'm always unsatisfied with my artwork, by the way, guys. I don't sit there and just think, oh yeah, that smells so good. Oh, my farts, they're so delicious. Look at my artwork, everybody. I'll do some work and I'll be like, oh, I'm really chuffed with this. And then a month later, I'll be like, oh my God, that's disgusting. I need to do better. And whenever I look at other people's art, I noticed Siren's been on Twitch a lot recently. Whenever I watch her paint, I'm just like, Jesus, I've got to stop doing line art and I need to start painting. And then I'm just like, no, I like line art. I like the anime, like manga cut style. And then I'm just like, no, I need to expand my repertoire. There's always this massive internal struggle and monologue about what your own techniques and what your own style are. Another reason I'm going back to basics for 2K18. Ultimate Bloxer says Barbados, another Barbadian. Also, there are a lot of Poles here. Yeah, there's a lot of Polish people in the crowd. All are welcome. Zadian Karp says Okura Vitsim? I don't know what that is. Shall we put it in translate? Because you might have just made me swear. I hope not. Let's go into new tab, translates. Anyway, if you're this far in, we're about halfway through. Oh, The Witcher, he says. Ah, Witchim. Ah, yes, it was The Witcher. Any of you guys who are halfway through, that means you're the hashtag hardcore crew. You're not just the dip in, dip out lovelies. How are you getting on? What are you working on? Is it good? Is it art? Is it study? Is it school? Is it homework? Or are you just chilling out? Are you going for a run? Are you stuck on a train? What's going on with you guys? How the bloody hell are you? Because I just realised probably not going to have much of a themed question next time round. Oh, here's a real question. Rate it out of 10. How much do you love Tide Pods? How delicious are Tide Pods? Seriously, come on, they're so good. We know that, right? In this stream that I did that was 3 hours long, that I thought was going to be 3 hours long, like a really quick drawing of a Tide Pod girl, we ended up talking so much in the stream. It was my entire Sunday. It was 7 hours I sat there, and I was like just totally into it and lost track of time. And we uncovered so many mysteries, like Tide Pods are delicious. We're going to do Planet Earth Chan and Clorox Bleach Chan. And let's face it, guys, come on, just between you and me, just on a low key. Like, we worked out the other day, right? It's fine, but the Earth's flat, right? You guys know that, right? I mean, come on, let's be real for a minute, yeah? Drop the facade. The Earth, right? It's flat, though, isn't it? Though, like, it's totes flat. So yeah, we uncovered a lot of conspiracy mysteries in that stream. Things got out of control. But you and me, we know, right? Yeah, like we pretend it's round, but we know. Yeah, we know. Anyway, so I've gone on a sidetrack. This is just reminding me of some of the shit we're coming out in the stream. Gamerholics, Maryland, USA. Gamerholics. Obviously, you guys, whenever you say that, people must mention Elvis and stuff like that a lot to you. How is Maryland? And Penny Ramos is from the Philippines. Awesome, dude and or woman. Bojack D says, League of Legends fan arts. I would vouch for some super sexy, ecchi Foxfire Ardy. Also an FF7 live stream. Count me in. Bojack D, thanks for the support. You're always hanging around, dude, in the comments on here. There's an artist on Twitch who is an incredible artist. Better than Mikey, definitely. And also, sometimes he's streaming Final Fantasy VII gameplay. And I'm just like, and also he's Portuguese, I think. So like, heritage-wise, he's a little bit more in my, well, I should say I'm a tiny bit, because I'm a complete mixed bag. I'm a tiny bit in his boat as well. So he's there, and he speaks English and obviously Portuguese, is incredible at art, and plays Final Fantasy VII. And I'm just like, oh man, that should have been me. He's so cool. What is his name? Well, seeing as I've mentioned him, I want to say, is it John De Silva Art? I'm just going on another tab and see if I can see his thing really quickly. Like, have a look at his artwork. He is a professional artist, like a freelance illustrator. Whereas I'm just some bloke who comes back after work and draws. God, I can't see him in my... I'm following a lot of people. Here we go. John Silva Art, for anybody who's curious. JOHN SILVAART, all together, no spaces on Twitch. If you do follow him, say Mikey says hi from mikeymegamega. That's my recommendation. Anyway, Lizmania Illustration says, I'm from Oklahoma. Whoop! Anime recommendation. Psychopath, completely fucked up but so good. Really makes you think as well. 2 seasons in the movie. I think you'll enjoy it. Love your work. Lizzie Mania. Psychopath came up in the stream the other day as well. So this is it. Everyone's been saying Steins Gate recently, and Psychopaths, but they were saying that, because I think I've watched the first episode of Psychopaths, and they say that season 1 Psychopaths is great and season 2 isn't worth shit. So thanks for reminding me to write that down. Zero Killer says, hey Mikey, I'm from Nepal. You're Nepalese. I used to, basically, where I went to uni, it's in London, way back, and so people from all over the world who come to study in England usually, go to the capital city. So, like, our studies were with people from all over the world. It was so cool. And, we had, like, just one girl from Nepal. She's completely sound. She's, like, an interior designer or architect now. She's incredibly skilled. But awesome, dude. 11 Jinjin. There's this hentai-themed Dragon Ball Z cover where Krillin is like, I swear she was 18. That's pleased me too much. I like it. That's a great pun. And BlackCat99 says, you should draw the character Doom, but as a girl, and love your work. The character Doom, BlackCat99, do you mean Doom Guy, the guy who fights in the game Doom? Are you talking about Doctor Doom? Or is there a character just called Doom? I'm just going to put it in Google. Doom, quotes, character. What comes up? Doom Guy. Images. Doctor Doom. Yeah, you must be talking about Doom Guy. I can only assume. And also, yes. Yes. I like those ideas. But you never see Doom Guy's face. Oh, you used to see Doom Guy's face in the original. But in this game, because he's resurrected, you don't see his mug. He's a bit like Master Chief now. But I like the suggestions nonetheless. Doom Guy versus Master Chief. Answers in the comments below. What's going on? Valdsgard of War says, I was just wondering, but do you think you'll ever give a tutorial on colouring pencils or maybe watercolour, since that's more on your radar? Valdsgard of War. I want to. Absolutely. Do I think I'll fit one in this year? I'm not sure. I'm going to do a watercolour pens kind of review soon. Oh shit, I need to pick that up actually. I'm not an accomplished watercolour artist. I could tell you the way I do it, but I don't know if there's some techniques. I'd end up just watching a load of other people's tutorials and then copying their tutorials to make mine, and I'm not sure if it's going to be useful. But I will genuinely consider doing that nonetheless, because why the deuce not? I do like watercolour very much. I wish I could do it more. Blackcat99 says, you should draw the character of Doom, but as a girl. Oh, love your work. I've just read that comment and I've read it twice. Let's scroll down a little bit further. And Necrovardius says, hey Mikey, hello Necro. I remember when I first got into The Witcher, all of my friends said the first one was terrible, which it was, but you can get through it and there are moments when it melts away and you see Geralt for who he is. Okay, I'm not going to get round to it. There's so much to do in life. I don't think it's... Witcher 1 and 2 just aren't high on my radar, and I'm loving The Witcher 3 so much that people keep saying the fighting was really bad and clunky in the second one, and I don't want to enjoy it less. I want to just have one solid, clean, positive memory about The Witcher, which will probably just be Witcher 3, or a fourth one if I ever do it. I don't know how far ahead Andre's books tend to go. Daniel Hernandez, hey Mikey, hello Daniel, I'm from New York, which is in the States. Yeah, I know where New York is, don't worry dude. Awesome, really pleased, unless you're being sarcastic, in which case well done, you got me. And Jericho Cross 97 says, do you know that way? By the way, I'm from Texas. No, we're not cowboys and ride horses everywhere, lols. Also, what do you use for the background of your digital art? It's like a different paperish looking background. Sorry for the long comment, don't worry about it dude, but I was a little upset that they confirmed Code Geass Season 3 in October, but didn't, read more, come out. Oh, just a bit of common dialogue to see if I can spark a story. Hashtag hardcore crew, hashtag sipper tea. I'm going to have myself a sip of Red Thunder High Impact Energy Drink, Diet Edition, because I'm a bit fat these days. Oh, I wish that was a joke. Mikey's getting a bit chubby. I have to, basically, I'm doing a lot of YouTube these days, and I've slowly realised that I'm going down Tom Scar's route, so I've got to catch myself. Got to catch myself now, and then we're doing more exercise. We've just started. So yeah, like we'll do loads of gym vlogs. No, we won't. Don't worry, I'll never do that. And having said that, I met Tom Scar in 2016, I think. Was it 2K17? Was it last year? I met Tom Scar the year before last. And it was a pleasure, and he was really nice. It was cool. In fact, I've got a video. I went to Comic-Con, and I wandered around with a camera and did like a vlog episode sort of thing. It was a really good time. Sean O'Callaghan, Essex UK, innit? Sean, you're from Essex. I used to, back in my architecture days, dude, not that it was a very nice place, I used to go down Grays and Purfleet to get loads of stuff done. And somewhere else. Grays is just short beyond Purfleet. I went somewhere just beyond that. But I'm sure it's much nicer these days. Nothing wrong with Essex. And Rado Munoz says, Belize, love your videos. Wow, awesome. Sketchcat says, I live in the snow capital city of the northeast of America, a place called Buffalo, New York, America. Buffalo, awesome. And Atarashi Star says, hey Mikey, hello Atarashi, I was wondering if you could do more male tutorials from Virginia. I love how you've got the question and then you just sign off with answering my question. Thank you, that's very kind. From Virginia. Yeah, I get asked that all the time. Absolutely, this is part of going back to basics. Don't worry, don't you worry. Ying, The Witcher is great. Kura. Thank you very much, Ying. And Natsu Dagnil says, from Sri Lanka but living in Oman Salala. We love your vids, Mikey. Thank you, Natsu. Thank you very much. And Defrule14 says, want to hear a secret? What? Yeah? Is that Death Rule 14? Are you doing like a line from The Witcher, the video game, which I haven't got, or something like that? Is that like a particularly like memed line or something like that? Create something new every day. Says, oh wow, I've come and I've never seen this channel. Oh god, that's not what you said at all. I read that wrong. Oh wow, you says, how come I've never seen this channel? You're great, man. Definitely subscribed. Create something new every day. Thank you very much for clicking that subscribe button. If any of you are watching this episode and you've not hit that subscribe button, oh man, come on, just give it a click. It doesn't cost you nothing. I'd love you for it. Leon de Riddler says, I'm from the Netherlands. I absolutely love Geralt. Wait to go for drawing him. Thank you. I think you might also like to draw Odgeard von Everdek from The Witcher. Odgeard von Everdek. I don't think I've met that character yet in the playthrough that I'm doing. So let's have a quick look on another tab. Oh wow, he looks like quite the fellow. He's got a cheeky tash and buzz cut around the sides. Sweet, we'll come back to him. We will come back. Let's go back to the tab. I wonder how deep into the game I have to go before we do that, because I'm still playing The Witcher on the Twitcher. Keshav Colonel says, hello Mr. Mikey. Hello there, Keshav. I am Keshav Colonel from Twitch and Twitter. I am from India, nice country, and I also do fan arts on Instagram. Awesome, dude. You're another artist. That's great. Keep up the good work. Thanks very much for popping in on the old Twitch. And Pierre Bolido says, Canada, province of Quebec. You helped me progress a lot. Thanks. Pierre, you're welcome. No problem at all. Mohammed TK, I'm from Iraq. Yeah, love you, homie. Right back at you, Mohammed. Thanks, dude. And Cindy Udaval says, I'm from Mongolia. Cindy, that's so cool. I don't think I've ever in my life met anyone from Mongolia. That's crazy. Stig Design 1 says Norway. And yes, you draw sexy one of the girls, or both, from the Witcher game. Don't worry, Stig, we did, as you saw. The last SAS, or we can't call it. I'm not allowed to say Sexy Anime Saturday anymore because YouTube will shut down the channel. We have to call it Fan Art Friday or something weak. But yeah, the last speed painting, there we go, speed painting anime Saturday. It's not as fun, is it? SAS, we'll just say that, we know. Was Yennefer from The Witcher. And you'll notice I did something a bit different in the style, which I do need to make a talk through for Patreon about that actually, because it's coming to me, is that because I'm following people who are more arty artists on Twitch these days, I wanted to do, and I'm still doing kind of it my way, but you'll notice I kept the features and the proportions a little bit less anime and a little bit more cartoon or, you know, Western. And you'll notice as well that I actually used a thinner final, like the black final lines you get on the line art layer. I used a thinner brush than usual. Normally I'm on A3 and I'm 300 DPI and I use like a 14 pixel hardline brush. I dropped to like a 6 or a 9 hardline brush this time, just so that everything was a little bit thinner and a little bit less about the line, so it became more about the colour. Whether or not it's a good or bad effect, only time will tell, only God forgives, but I wanted to just play around with it and see what it did, and it did create very much a different atmosphere and texture to the work. Whether or not I'll continue down that route, I do not know. I can't make pieces that take that long all the time, because that took something like 14 hours. 4 of them with very little progress when I was streaming, and the rest was me just sitting down for ages. So I do need to do the simpler, more anime style fan arts for the sake of production schedules and getting regular uploads. But there are a few pieces these days where I really want to sit down and get lost in it, but I don't know how I'm going to fit it all in. Thanks nonetheless. Also, I've just, whilst I was saying that, realised that I've ignored someone's comment. I read it and then I didn't answer it. Somebody asked me about the paper texture I was using on Photoshop. I have, literally, it's just a picture, an A3 picture of some paper texture. And I like to leave that in a background on the bottom layer instead of it just leaving it white or grey, because it makes it feel like we're, you know, really drawing on some paper somewhere. It warms up the picture a bit. I think it's nice to have something in the background straight away, not just pure white. It's a little bit too harsh on the eyes for my liking. Just tone it down a little bit. Anyway, New Brand says Ecuador, and Mr. Awesome, and Mr. Freak says I'm from South Korea. I would like to say thank you about you and your tutorials. Mr. Freak, you're welcome. I'm not going to say this correctly. Annyeong Sumlida, is that it? I think that's it. Where X is from Poland, welcome, welcome. And Alvin St. John is from Canada. Keep it up, man. Thank you, Alvin. You too. Sin Kuragami, hello from the Philippines. Hello, dude. And Toka Kidishima is, yo, Mikey, can you draw Leon or maybe Ashley from Resident Evil? Leon! By the way, I'm from Jordan. Awesome. Welcome, welcome. Leon or Ashley, Control C. I don't know who Ashley is off the top of my head, but we all know Leon from Resident Evil 2. Who's this cheeky blonde? What? Oh, is Ashley the kid? Oh, is Ashley the president's daughter or something from Resident Evil 4? I've not played RE4 yet. We need to get there. Oh my god. There is a lot of Leon and Ashley fan art out there. Some of it's a bit... This is... Whenever I do this, like check out what's going on with you guys and have a little look around on your suggestions, my internet browsing history is like definitely flashing a light somewhere in the FBI's office, and I'm always just like, oh shit, don't get me in trouble. That one's fine. That one is safe, but like sometimes it gets a little bit hairy. Christian Huback says, Ayo Mikey, Ayo! How are you doing, Christian? As always, great video to have in the background whilst doing other work. Thank you. I'm from Denmark. Jeg har at du har en dejlig dag. Oh my god, I didn't say any of that correctly. Yeah. Aber at du on dejlig dag. Oh god. I'm ruining it. I was wondering, are you considering making a mega art book in the future? Please make it really large if you do. I'm sure bookstores would put it in an 18 plus area. Mega art book. What, like how to draw Mikey Mega? Or like a mega sketchbook with all of my own sketches but no particular narrative? Both of them, one day in the future. Yeah, we'll see. I need to... Like a lot of you guys, I'm really bad at checking out my Twitter DMs. A lot of you guys message me and then you have to like allow the message and unlock it. So you have to literally hunt for the message yourself. I don't get like an alert. And somebody else responded to them just earlier, but it messaged me like a week and a half ago or something, and was saying about I need to be putting my artwork on t-shirts and I need to be selling Etsy prints and stuff. And thank you very much for trying to look out for me, guys, because these are all really good ideas. And it's not stuff I think about. I keep thinking, oh, I'm quite poor and hungry. Anyway, I want to do some drawing. And I never in my head try to put the two together and think I should try to sell more of my drawings. I've got a Patreon page, but that's pretty much it. I do need to do more marketing. But like we've said, is 2018 going to be the year of merchandise? Etsy prints, t-shirts, mega beanies. Big brand time. We're going to go mega. We're going to have stuff with the Delicious logo all over it. Not that we've designed a Delicious logo yet. But if you guys have got any ideas on branding, or if you guys know anything about selling your artwork in online shops, I would love to hear from you. Let me know. And also, if you do try to get in touch because you're really nice and you're trying to help me out, don't take offense if I don't respond to your message for like a month because I simply haven't seen it. I'm so bad at doing that, like really am. Aries, I'm from Italy. Man, I love your drawing. Thank you very much, dude. And Mr. Oven1 says, you should look at the book Drawing on the Right Side of a Brain by Betty Edwards as a really interesting perspective on learning to draw and how to build confidence in your drawing skills. The title of Norwegian translation I found at my local library is actually To Draw is to See. Oh, that's deep, Mr. Oven1. I will take that. I'll take your drawing on the right side of the brain, and I will see you one noting in the notepad file for later. I'll stick that into Amazon a little bit later, thank you. Do like suggestions. Kurt Baker, salutations from Vietnam. What's good, Mikey? Hashtag Hardcore Crew. Kurt Baker, hey dude, awesome. I really want to go to Vietnam next year and go for a wander. I want to like also look at Thailand and maybe a bit of Cambodia as well. I hear it's quite a good backpacking place. I'll do a Mikey on tour. 45 Bodhi CZ is from the Czech Republic, and well done. And Good Dragon Bad Dragon says Philippines. David is from Germany. Loot Abin says I love your work, Land Mikey. Thank you very much. I'm looking forward to a fan art of May from Overwatch. May, which one's May? I've never played Overwatch. Obviously, everyone knows what Overwatch is. It's so wide. May is... Oh, she's a thick girl with this, like, ice power or something? I like it. Endothermic Blaster. Mei Ling Zhu. Age 31. Nice. Okay, let's come back to that. And, actually, let's put it on the suggestions list as well. I need to do Dota, League of Legends, Overwatch, Dragon Ball. Really popular stuff. I need to do some really popular characters. Because YouTube, I've moaned about this before, but YouTube now tags most of my videos with some codes in the algorithm, which basically means YouTube, it kind of suppresses them. It doesn't advertise my videos in people's feeds anymore, which is a bit harsh, but like, because YouTube's panicking all the time and it's trying to be so family friendly and safe. So like you get all these special tags in the metadata, and it does mean that it's a bit tough to reach a new audience. So it's all down to people having to click on the videos for the algorithm to finally like stop pushing them down and actually share them. It's a tough old world on YouTube. You have to do what you want to do because you enjoy it, not because you want to be a popular YouTuber. If you're trying to be a popular YouTuber first, you're going to give yourself a hard time. But if you're doing what you do because you enjoy it, and then hope that what you enjoy is enjoyed by other people, I think that's the only way to do it, like long term, without burning yourself out. And you can't worry too much about the analytics, but it is a bugger. YouTube, they're trying to keep Mikey down. It's the man in the old analytics. They don't like the old anime. Safe for work, slightly etchy pictures. Celavi, what are you going to do? What are you going to do, huh? Kaylin Walker says, more giveaways? Yes, Kaylin. Have you noticed that I've done yet another tablet drawing giveaway video at the weekend? Yet again. That's just who I am. Australian aspiring artist Kaylin here, and I have for you a small inquiry. When you have completed your initial sketch, what shapes and basic figures using the softer blue, and then refine it over with finer blue lines, how is it you keep them looking so sharp, defined and smooth, kind of like the guy in the top corner of the screen, without more usage of programs and add-ons? I can never seem to draw my lines without them looking particularly pixelated or, read more, unrefined. Can I bother you for some tips? Kaylin Walker. I'll explain what I do, and I'll hope that it becomes helpful. In that, you'll notice when I was doing those Witcher drawings, I'm using a very wide, loose, soft, low opacity brush, so that you have to work loads and loads to slowly build up the image, so that you don't commit to a mistake, hashtag dad left, and then you can just slowly build up the character over time. Then I went on to another layer, or maybe I stayed on the same layer, but I changed the brush dynamics completely. So I made it a hard edge brush. I took off the pressure opacity sensitivity and made it a lot smaller, so I ended up with a sharper line. And that's what allowed me to actually dive in and make it so sharp. Also, I work on a really relatively large space. I work 300 dpi on an A3 sheet of paper, so you've really got to zoom in quite far before it becomes really pixelated, to be fair. So large canvas sizes are all part of my technique. Quantum Tech says, hey Mikey, hello Quantum, are you planning some tutorials on doing lines properly on Photoshop? Quantum Tech, good lines on photo, like I've just been talking about it, but like good crisp lines on Photoshop, it's tough. I mean, yeah, I'll talk about it kind of. I don't know if you can make a whole video about it, but like how to have good clean Photoshop line art and the techniques behind it. Personally, especially when you're doing something like wavy hair, it's lucky dip. You've just got to smoothly get the curve in, not slowly, but quick and loose and naturally, and hope it falls where you want it to fall. So you do a stroke, it's slightly wrong, Control Z, do a stroke again, wrong, Control Z, do a stroke again, wrong, Control Z, do a stroke, lucky! You've managed to follow the line that you really wanted, the curve looks just right, then go on to the next one. There's so much trial and error, because if you try to work really slowly, your line gets really wobbly and janky, whereas if you were doing that on paper, you could go slow or fast and you'll be able to work really well. That's the trouble of going over to tablets, is what you're doing for line art, how you're doing it, and to what level it's all being done. Modmaster68, greetings from Australia. Also, Mikey, greetings by the way. Sorry, hello to you. Also, Mikey, do you have a list of the artists you follow? Because I've been looking for some anime-styled artists to follow on Instagram. Cheers. Well, Modmaster, I've got my telephone right here, and this is great because it means I get to go quiet for a little bit. Open my Instagram, and let's see who I'm currently following. I'll share some of the ones that really catch my attention. I won't spell them, so I do apologise, because that'll take too long. But I'll try to enunciate clearly. Clear enunciation. Open Instagram. There are, I'd say, 3 or 4 types of people I follow on Instagram. My friends, other artists, Instagram models, I won't lie, and then miscellaneous. So who do I follow on Instagram? Let's go over to Home tab. Wait, where's the following thing? There's like a Mikey followers following. Okay, so who are these people artists? Ciarin, I follow her. Jaw Cooper, I follow them, him and or her, I'm not sure. Caitlin Hackett. I've only just recently discovered Caitlin Hackett. If any of you guys are aware that they're making a film called Annihilation, and it is like, it's almost basically the book. If you guys have read the book Annihilation by Jeff Vandermeer, it is like almost like the ship is going, you just don't know what's going on. It's from the point of view of somebody who knows they can't trust their own perceptions in a particular area called Area X, where all the rules of reality have gone out the window. So people are going in, like, from this military organization or this government organization to try to work out what's going on, and, like, you know, people don't always come back because just weird stuff happens. Absolutely mental. Anyway, slightly unrelated, but Caitlin Hackett's artwork really reminds me of this, like, some of the cosmic horror stuff that kind of happens in Annihilation. So there's them. Let's keep scrolling. Let's follow Mikey on his Instagram adventure. Lord Gris or Griselda, I follow them. I follow Hey Jen Bartel. I follow Kleiner or Pengu Kleiner. I follow Rake, obviously. I follow Dave Greco Art. I follow Paolo Pantalena. He's like a incredible comic book artist, and I think he does like some of the still introduction stuff behind Marvel video games. I follow Zedonis06, Ladowska or Asia Ladowska, Ross Draws or Ross Tran. Let's keep scrolling. Jacqueline Delian. I'm going to wrap it up with just a few because I've realised the more I do this, the less time I'm going to have to read through the rest of your comments. But let's go for 2 more really quickly. Keep scrolling. We've got... Oh wow, maybe all the artists are at the top. Now we're just going through loads of my friends. We've got... Oh my god. I follow way too many Instagram girls on here, I've just realised. Ahmed Alduri Art and Sibylline M or Sibylline Maynette. There we go. That's just a small selection of some of Mikey's channels that he follows on the Instagram, but it's really good to do that because you just see so many different art styles filling up in your feed. It is delicious. Always recommend them. Anyway, Angus McNeil. Hi Mikey. Hello Angus. I'm also from Australia and I love your stuff. Thank you very much. Good dude. An anime you might like is Kekai Sensen, Blood Blockade Battlefront. Kekai Sensen, which is based on a manga written by Yasuhiro Naito, the same guy who wrote Trigun. Also an artist you should check out is W Lop. Their artwork is god tier. Everything you just said I'm copying into a notepad file for later. Thank you very much. We'll come back to that, Angus. And Kai Gall's from Texas. Excellent. Red Gore YT is from Vietnam. Excellent. Welcome. And Desert Avenger. Wait, how are we doing for time? Desert Avenger. I'm just going to double check. Oh my god, shit! Surprise! We're at the end of the episode. Desert Avenger says, thank you for noticing me, senpai. No worries, dude. I love how clean and crisp your art style is. It's something I want to achieve. No worries. You started watching recently, but your tips have made my drawing process so much easier. Awesome. I'm really glad. Recommending anime Devilman Crybaby. Yeah, a lot of people. Your name and a silent voice. Thank you. I'm going to copy those suggestions as well. Sorry to rush through. A lot of people have been recommending Devilman Crybaby as well. Thank you very much for reinforcing that. Right, everybody, we've come to the end of the episode. To be fair, it's a bit of a surprise because I've not had my timer on the right screen, and it's doing a voice recording, so I've just gone back to it. So as ever, guys, if you enjoy what I do, all you've got to do is subscribe, share, like, retweet every now and then for free. It helps Mikey out. That's really great. I bloody love you guys for it. If you want to actually help Mikey, you can always get on my Patreon page for as little as $1 or $2 a month. You'll get access to my artwork. It helps support me. It's the only reason this YouTube channel still exists. And if not, don't worry about it. Just watching along with these videos is awesome. It really helps me out. I hope you get some knowledge or enjoy them in any degree. I really do. Gives me the feels. However, let me do an extra great big thank you to some of my delicious patrons on Patreon, he says, as he opens up his Patreon page because he forgot to do so. For the last set of patrons, extra big shout out to, oh my god, we're so short of time, I've got to keep this video within an hour. Fur, Thomas C, Shinobu, Jizahaki, Homongchi L, Blue Mercy Studios, John D, Cogleaf, Racy. I should really I almost know this without looking now, because some of these names I've got the rhythm down. For Clamps, TAVR, Joe R, Kaidi Art, Ryder2KX, Josh, Michael S, Trent H, Adam D, Luke C, Wes B, Steve R, Julio Felix O, Savon S, Jamie, Carlos R, Taylor S, Jake Y, Furry Friend, Rory A, Dave W, Quay Joseph, Christian L, Gabriel R, Minion 7115, ICZ, Adam T, Nikolai HH. I hope you guys are all doing bloody well. For higher tier patrons, I hope you have a bloody lovely week. I'll see you guys next time. Take care.